covering the Villages for you, TK Cross and the VNN News team.
On today's Lifestyle Show, model yachters are setting sail from the Villages, and now that it's summertime, local libraries are gearing up with activities. Hi there, and thank you for joining us. I'm TK Cross. The Villages Model Yacht Squadron sets sail on local ponds. The Villages Model Yacht Squadron is at Ashland Pond almost every day of the week from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. The group cycles through different types of RC boats each day and sails their motorless boats through an obstacle course of marks in the pond for their group sailing sessions. But it's not uncommon to see a club member hanging around for a few hours later in the day, casually sailing their boat while they sit in the shade. One member adds, "We encourage just coming over to go sailing. You can catch me out here by myself for 3 or 4 hours at a time, just sailing around." That sounds delightful. Some local libraries are chock full of summer activities. Lady Lake Public Library, Fruitland Park Library, as well as libraries in Sumter County have a variety of choices for residents looking to learn something new. The Adult Food Series is coming back to the Fruitland Park Library with a Color Your Palette drink making class at 4 p.m. this Thursday. All adult classes require advanced registration. Children can take part in weekly events like the Summer Reading Program, which kicked off this week at 4:15 p.m. on Tuesday. The community is encouraged to check out the schedule of events to see what suits their desire to learn. The Lady Lake Public Library has a summer reading program as well, hosting weekly storytime events every Wednesday with performers, local groups, and organizations. Sumter County has its own list of events. For a complete rundown of those events and activities, visit sumtercounty.librarycalendar.com. Coming up, we'll take a deep dive into the world of miniature models. But first, we'll take a look at the weather in the Villages for the next 5 days.
Here's your VNN 5-day weather.
From the WVLG Weather Center, this is Christopher James with your VNN 5-day forecast.
Highest chance of rain over the next couple days through the weekend are on Wednesday, 80% chance of showers, 60% chance of rain on Thursday. Temperatures continue to be in the 80s, 80 degrees on Wednesday, 86 on Thursday, continued 80-degree temperatures through the weekend.
Stay with us. More Villages lifestyle news is coming up right after this on VNN.
Welcome to Ask the Expert. I'm Steve Rosen here with Martin Gramatica. You might recognize him from the NFL, and Martin's in town to launch a very innovative health-related company here in the Villages. Welcome.
Thank you very much. We're super excited to be in the Villages.
So tell us about what you have going on, Martin.
So we have preventative scans. Our scans are, we want patients to come in when they're feeling well because we're looking to detect heart disease and cancer before that first symptom. So our goal is to come in when you're healthy and you're feeling great, because if something's going on, we're going to catch it early.
What made you get into this? And if somebody like my age, who's a villager age, what can we expect to see when we go into your location?
No, that's a really good question, because most people have no idea they can do a preventative scan and take their health into their own hands. My wife and I heard it on the radio and decided we want to go do it. Now this is my fifth year doing preventative scanning, and I fell in love with the technology because it saves people's lives. I can count how many of my friends have been saved by a scan through heart disease and cancer that they have no idea they had anything going on.
So you mentioned heart disease and cancer. What are some of the other diseases that this can capture?
Obviously, we're looking at the heart to see if there's any calcification in the main arteries of the heart, but then 90% of the deadliest cancers develop in our mid-region. So we can look at those. We also can see hiatal hernias, we can see regular hernias, kidney stones. Anything that's abnormal in our torso, our scanner will capture.
And how long does a scan take?
The scan is 4.5 minutes. A full body scan is 4.5 minutes. So we're not gonna mess with your golf game. You know, you can go get the scan and go back to playing golf. It's that quick. It's incredible, the technology. in a 4.5 minute scan, you can see pretty much your whole body.
I guess my last question would be, who should get scanned?
Well, we say if you have a heartbeat, you should scan.
All right, well, welcome to the Villages, and
Thank you very
for
much.
stopping by.
Appreciate
That's
it.
Ask the Expert right here on VNN.
You're always welcome at Cody's.
Follow me right this way.
It's where friends and family meet for fun times and great food.
We enjoy the 2-for-1 happy hour from 11 to 7.
We come here for the amazing nightly entertainment.
Great service and loads of smiles await you at Cody's Original Roadhouse in Brownwood and Lake Sumter Landing.
Furniture and decorations can come in all shapes and sizes, including those of the miniature sort. One group of villagers is busy making these delicate pieces to help create a detailed model of a home.
This does Dollhouse Miniatures. Primarily, our group does 12 scale, 1 inch equals a foot. We have some members in the club, there's a couple back here, that will do quarter scale and half scale. Half scale, ½ inch equals a foot, quarter scale, quarter inch equals a foot. And we primarily do accessories that go in a dollhouse or a room box, but primarily we use basswood here. Some things we've built out of cardstock, some things we've built out of mat board. When we make some rooms, sometimes we use gator board, which has a harder shell than foam core. Foam core you can dent, gator board you can't do that. When I first got in the hobby, a good example was Coke bottles, the caps, the little fluted edges, that's what you made pies in. Nobody would do that today. Now we actually have pie pans. Landscaping material were railroad stuff, which was pretty basic. Now we have gorgeous stuff. I mean, you can make landscaping look like it's full size and just shrunk down. And we have about 4 or 5 people in the club that will teach. And then we have other people that are willing to learn, and once they get a little more skill, then they can start teaching too. You can do anything in full scale. You can do it in miniatures. You can do needlework. And if somebody, I mean, if you're bored, you don't know what to do with your time, you can do anything in miniatures. You can do flowers, you can do landscaping, you can do foods, you can do needlework, furniture, I don't know what else, anything you want. I mean, we have people that have made garages with cars, stores, you know, anything like that, so yeah. If you like making things, yes, definitely. We're not a collector's club, so you'd have to be, if you're a crafty person, if you're into crafts back home, wherever you came from, if you're into ceramics, after a while you've given everybody ceramics, so you have nothing else to do. In miniature, you really never run out of anything to do because there's always another room, there's always another scene, there's always another time period. I mean, you know, you can do anything from Victorian to modern, you know, it just doesn't, yeah. So you never really run out of anything to do in miniature.
This Saturday, you'll have the chance to visit the Appleton Museum in Ocala at no cost. The Appleton Museum of Art is hosting its monthly Free First Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Saturday. Admission prices to the museum will be waived, and the public can explore all exhibits within the museum. The Dancing Empanada food truck will be on site, as will a blood donation bus from Life South Community Blood Centers. There will be a special presentation at 2 p.m. titled Frank Lloyd Wright and His Influence on Florida Architecture, presented by Dr. Wayne Wood. It's an enlightening family event with something for everyone. For more information, visit appletonmuseum.org. Coming up, we'll take you on the go with the Pacific Dancers. But first, in order to keep facilities in the Villages well maintained, here are some temporary closures to consider as you plan your week.
Now, from the WVLG studios, it's Jack Hammer, D, and Director of Recreation and Parks, John Rohan.
Rohan! It is time for the Recreation and Parks Report.
We want to talk about Camp Villages. Registration is going like gangbusters. We sold out, I think, 39 of the 112 programs the first day.
Wow.
So
really?
And we're, I think, 22 or 23 years into Camp Villages now. So great summer program. If you're new to the Villages, go on our website, pick up the brochure. There's 2 registration sessions. There's one for the first 4 or 5 weeks, and then we do another registration for the last 4 or 5 weeks. So if you have folks coming in throughout the summer, we know the school year varies now. People have year-round school, breaks change. So we try to balance that all into doing the Camp Villages in the summer, but also due to the popularity, it is offered year-round. So we always try to offer 1 or 2 Camp Villages throughout the year, but summer is our peak time. You know, we were talking off the air about the summer big splash coming up on Friday the 20th, and that's become a tradition now. We've been doing it for several years.
We got to get Jack in the pool again.
Yeah, it'll be my second time in a pool in the Villages.
That's right. So there we go. For 2 years in a row, we get Jack. He finally gets a bath.
You told me not to bring the
You told me about my makeup and all this stuff. I mean, right before I got out here, so I had to go after that. So, yeah, that's a great program. It's at a couple of the designated family pools. Staff will be there. It's just fun, you know, and bring your mom, your dad, your grandparents, your brothers and sisters. And it's just a way to kick off summer. And then always in the summer, we do the Fit Club Summer Special. It's $100 for 3 months. And I stopped by Seabreeze Fit Club, and there were people signing up for it. And so if you would like to get a membership and try out, I believe we have 7 Fit Club locations. So if you sign up for one, you can use any of the Fit Club locations throughout the Villages. So pretty sweet deal. Some great equipment in there. Great way to stay in shape, especially if, you know, it gets a little hot outside. You're like, oh, maybe I'll go inside. Nice air condition.
Yeah.
And lots of great equipment stuff there as well. And then last but not least, Saturday, June 7th is National Croquet Day. And the Resident Lifestyle Croquet Club will have their volunteers, and we will be setting up the 3 croquet courses at Fenney, Rio Grande, and First Responders. So, you know, we talk about all the unique amenities that we have here. Croquet, lawn bowling is one of them. So we want to really highlight that croquet program. They're beautiful facilities. They're, you know, like golf course greens. That's the best way to describe that facility. And it is this real croquet, not like the croquet we probably grew up in our backyard with the coat hanger wickets. You know, you remember them? And then you and your buddies would whack the heck out of the ball. And then your parents, you'd bring back the wicket, and it's all like mangled. This is real equipment. This is the real wood clubs, the real croquet balls and stands for it. So it's all state-of-the-art equipment. It's regulation equipment. It'll be laid out. So we want people to come out there and take a swing. I guess that's the right thing you say for croquet. Take a swing at it. And, you know, come out there and see. We got 3 beautiful amenities with croquet. And also we have lawn bowling. So lawn bowling and croquet is available at the same 3 locations as well. They kind of co-share the activities at those courts. So all this stuff is on our website at districtgov.org, and the Rec and Parks publication has it every Thursday as well. And the June social calendar is out. So lots to do. There's no dog days of summer here in the Villages.
No.
Not at all.
No.
We have lots of great programs scheduled inside, outside, and want people to take advantage of those opportunities. So
absolutely, 100%. And you can get the Rec and Park publication at all the recreation centers. Have them as well.
That's right.
And maybe next week, if you have any new nuggets about Eastport, maybe we could talk about that.
We certainly can. We can actually talk about some of the room names and some of the amenities that we will have there as well. So
that'd be great.
We got some stuff that we can pull off the Vmail that's been out there, and we can talk about that as well.
All right.
A lot of great things going on. Great seeing you on Tuesday, and any day of the week. It's great to see both of you. And we'll be back Monday, right?
Monday.
Okay.
Monday will be the normal Johnny Trout day. JBR Monday, not to be confused with PBR Saturday.
Thank you, buddy. You guys are awesome. Great
Thank
seeing
you,
you,
John.
and we'll connect in less than a week.
Yes, sir.
All right, man.
All right, John,
See
thank you very
you.
much.
Bye-bye.
Executive Director of Recreation and Parks here for the entire Villages, John Rohan.
Sometimes people forget there's an option, a luxury option right here in Ocala. Discover Volvo's elegance, safety, and innovation at Jenkins Volvo Cars Ocala. Upgrade to a brand new Volvo today and drive the future. And for your convenience, we'll even bring a test drive right to your door. Luxury isn't far away. It's right here and it's waiting for you. Start shopping now at JenkinsVolvoCarsOcala.com. Luxury made simple. Visit us at Jenkins Volvo Cars Ocala. Welcome to the family.
A big part of success with patient outcomes is patient education. It's super easy to stick a hearing aid in your ear and say, see you later. It's super easy to schedule you for the next available hearing test just to get you in. But at the Villages Health, we're really big on patient education. The more our patients know about their condition, the more they know about the treatment and the right way to treat things, the better the outcome. So we put a big emphasis on educating you before your appointment. We do that in a number of ways. A copy of my book, Back to Active, is provided. We do patient seminars several times a month. If there's any organizations out there or groups, we never turn down an invitation to come out and educate the villagers on hearing loss and treatment. The more educated a patient is, the better they're going to do. And that doesn't stop when you come in for the test or the treatment. We continue to see you regularly after the fact. Follow-up care, continued education is key for patient success.
With 10 providers across 9 locations throughout the Villages, accessing quality hearing care has never been more convenient. The Villages Health Audiology is your trusted source for better hearing.
For 30 years, Renewal by Andersen has been more than a window and door replacement company. We've been a trusted partner in helping homeowners protect what matters most. With replacement windows and doors that are custom built just for your home. Our Acclaim Impact windows are built for life on the coast, engineered to stand against storms and even forced entry, so you feel safer year-round. Celebrate 30 years of coastal protection with buy one, get one 30% off windows and doors. Call or visit bestwindowsflorida.com.
We're on the go again with Whit Watson and the Pacific Dancers at Tierra del Sol Recreation.
VNN was on the go with Whit Watson.
We're on the road at the Tierra del Sol complex where these villagers are on island time.
Organized this group, started with 5 girls. I now have 13. They didn't know how to move their hips or anything. I have a male singer and dancer. Quite a few are Asian. I have one girl that is Russian, and she's visiting her son in Wisconsin right now.
The Pacific Paradise Dancers offer a variety of Polynesian-inspired dance performances and the occasional can-can.
We do practice in sarongs, Samoan and Maori. We also do can-can, we do Charleston, all Polynesian dancing, Hawaiian, Tahitian.
Their roster includes some veteran performers, but as with many clubs at the Villages, no experience is necessary.
We do a little bit of jazz, so we do Viva Las Vegas with Elvis singing, which is my male singer. Whatever comes to my mind and what I want to put together, that's what we are going to do. You do not have to know what you're doing.
All you need is an aptitude for fun. On the go in the Villages, I'm Whit Watson.
Head on over to the town of Eustis for a weekend of thrilling drag boat racing. The City of Eustis is hosting the 2025 Lake Eustis Summer Showdown from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Saturday and from noon to 4 p.m. on Sunday at Farron Park. Spectators can watch drag boat races both days on the lake. There will be food and drink vendors to boot. The event, presented by the Southern Outlaw Drag Boat Association, is free to attend. For more information, visit the website provided. We'll be back with more from Florida's friendliest hometown.
Stay with us. More Villages lifestyle news is coming up right after this on VNN.
And now for the 3-day VNN forecast presented by Frank Gay Services. Next few days look to be rainy here in Florida's friendliest hometown. 80% chance of showers and storms on Wednesday. 60% chance of rain throughout the day on Thursdays as highs continue in the 80s. 80 degrees going to be the high on Wednesday, 86 on Thursday.
As a medical doctor, I've been involved in Alzheimer's research for almost 25 years. Everyone experiences a slight amount of memory loss as we age. That is absolutely normal. However, in some people, the memory loss continues to get worse. The good news is that most people that think they have a memory problem actually just have normal memory loss related to aging. If you would like to learn more, I would highly encourage you to attend one of my free weekly seminars. We cover topics such as what is the difference between dementia and Alzheimer's disease, and are there things I can do to make my brain more resistant to Alzheimer's disease? Please call our office today for a simple 30-minute free memory evaluation. We'll walk you through the steps, including testing your memory to even see if there's a problem. You may be invited to partake in our clinical research. Through clinical research, we are searching for new medications that may help slow the progression of this disease.
When cleaning your air ducts, it's important to clean the entire system. An air duct cleaning from Stanley Steamer removes pounds of trapped dirt, dust, and allergens from your home completely. The cleaning improves your home's indoor air quality, keeps your home cleaner longer, and can even improve the efficiency of your HVAC system. We want you to have the cleanest and healthiest indoor air possible, so call for a free inspection today.
Stanley Steamer gets your home cleaner.
This is VNN. From the Village's Daily Sun Sports Department, here's Stephen Heineman with your VNN Sports Shorts.
Hey everyone, thanks for joining me here for the local rundown on VNN Sports Shorts. I'm Stephen Heineman, and I'm proud to say I'm taking the advice I usually give on this show and getting outside to play some summer golf. I'm pretty terrible, but hey, at least I'm trying. We've got plenty on the golf calendar and more to look at, so let's take a peek. You're in your last couple days to register for the men's and ladies' June Summer Series events. The ladies' competition will be played the 12th of this month at Hacienda Hills, and the two-man series is the day after at Evans Prairie. Registration for both closes this Thursday, so call one of those two courses for some more info. If those events are a bit too much of a rush for you, or they're too competitive, Lopez Legacy will be hosting a great option for you on July 4th. It's a couples event with a best 2 of 4 net format, and those holiday tournaments are always a ton of fun. To find out more, all the golf info you'll ever need is on golftovillages.com. The Villages Recreation Softball Leagues are braving the heat to continue their summer seasons, and at the top of the Division I standings, there are some fun storylines. The Bad News Bears seem to be the team to beat thus far in the summer, boasting a league-best 6-1 record and an impressive .670 team batting average. They have a great game scheduled for this Friday when they take on Brian Brown and the Dark Stars at Everglades Complex. If you want to catch that game, head out there at 10:30 a.m. As always, I'd like to thank you for joining me for the local rundown on VNN Sports Shorts. I'm Stephen Heineman, and I hope to see you all again soon.
A revamped Disney favorite is set to return to the Magic Kingdom. Walt Disney World has revealed the date that its new nighttime parade will debut at the Magic Kingdom. Theme park visitors will be able to watch Disney Starlight Dream the Night Away as it travels down Main Street, USA, beginning July 20th. A new float design will bring up the rear of the parade, designed to resemble a locomotive that will feature Goofy, Pluto, Donald and Daisy Duck, Snow White, Dopey, Rapunzel, and more of your Disney favorites. The train's look is inspired by the classic Main Street Electrical Parade, which was last seen at Disney in 2016. Coming up, we'll take a look at your village's lifestyle concerts, events, and entertainment on the squares.
Stay with us. More Villages lifestyle news is coming up right after this on VNN.
It's spring clearance at Cartworld Golf Cars. Buy one new 2025 club car on wood and get a second club car at half price. His and hers, or bring a friend. There's never been a better time to buy. Available with gas, electric, or lithium power in 2, 4, and 6 passenger vehicles. Cartworld Golf Cars, proudly serving Central Florida for over 37 years. Visit our modern showroom for a test drive today. Highway 27 441, 1 block north of County Road 466 in Lady Lake.
You love the sunshine.
The sunshine. Sunshine.
It makes you happy.
So happy because I'm happy. Clap along.
You love great music. It makes you smile.
You make me smile. Make me smile. Just to see you smile.
Your Village's soundtrack. WVLG.
With the Generac whole home generator installed by Lenhart Electric, you won't need to move a heavy portable generator into place, which also means no extension cords through windows and doors or refilling gas cans. With Generac, when the utility power goes down, your home powers up. A Generac generator sits outside your home like a central air unit and runs on your existing natural gas or propane supply. It automatically kicks on within seconds of sensing a power outage, runs as long as needed, and automatically turns off when the power from the utility is restored. Lenhart Electric, put the power back in your hands.
Clap your hands and stomp your feet. Time now for the Village's Entertainment Beat.
I'm Natalie, here with your Entertainment Beat. Have you had a chance to check out all the shows that were announced this Mother's Day? Take a look. Immerse yourself in traditional Irish music and storytelling with Candlelight Celtic, March 1st at the Sharon. Body Traffic presents Mayday and Other Works will captivate audiences with their dance March 7th. Go back in time with music of Doo-Wop Project, Echoes of the Streets, March 8th. If you love to laugh, it's time to check out comedian Fred Klett, March 14th. How Much I Feel, Biggest Part of Me, and more. Ambrosia will be at the Sharon, March 26th. You can purchase tickets online at thevillagesentertainment.com, at a physical box office location, or over the phone. That's your beat, and I'll see you next time.
Thank you, Natalie. The Villages is your go-to when it comes to great musical entertainment. These are the bands scheduled to perform for you on the Squares Wednesday night, brought to you by The Villages Entertainment and your Villages soundtrack, WVLG. That's all we've got for you today. Join us again tomorrow for another lifestyle show. And be sure to pick up a copy of today's Daily Sun, tune your radio into WVLG, and as always, keep enjoying that active Villages lifestyle. We'll see ya.
Thanks for watching your VNN Lifestyle News Show.
Riley was the best swimmer I knew. But last year, she was diagnosed with Hodgkin lymphoma. It broke my heart. She went to UF Health and was part of a clinical trial. I wish I could swim just one more lap with her. But her lifeguard shift just started, and lifeguards don't have time for laps.
For 30 years, Renewal by Andersen has been more than a window and door replacement company. We've been a trusted partner in helping homeowners protect what matters most. With replacement windows and doors that are custom built just for your home. Our Acclaim Impact windows are built for life on the coast, engineered to stand against storms and even forced entry, so you feel safer year-round. Celebrate 30 years of coastal protection with buy one, get one 30% off windows and doors. Call or visit bestwindowsflorida.com.